Legend here, and today we've got a Rate My Doomstack video playing as the Vampire Counts with a Blood Dragon Doomstack commanded by the Red Duke, going up against the Hunts Marshal Expedition, where they've got a pretty standard army of Empire forces. We've got 2 full stacks and a settlement garrison here, which is not a huge concern. It's also on large unit scale, which is going to make the Luminarchs a bit more dangerous, which I'll explain in just a minute. So, just my initial thoughts about this army is that I don't think it's very good. The Blood Dragons are, they're strong units individually, but when you're outnumbered in this sort of situation, this is where cavalry really starts to fail, because cavalry's actual damage output, once they're in melee, is actually really low. So the charge bonus, does a bunch of damage, and then you're supposed to cycle charge, but when you've got this many of them, if you're cycle charging at 7 different areas, as an example, it can be very difficult to accurately cycle charge them all with perfect timing. Very, very difficult to do. And so what ends up happening a lot of the time is your units will be left in combat after they've charged, which they'll still do a decent amount of damage, but there's a lot of melee infantry here, and these are anti-large units. If it was up against a cavalry spam army, the Blood Knights would do quite well, but up against so many greatswords, on this difficulty, which is on very hard battle difficulty, Blood Knights will probably lose to a greatsword unit, even with these kind of stat boosts. And I'm looking at the White King here, and I just don't see the purpose of him. He's got a Helm of Discord, but okay, so he's disciplined. Okay, that's great. It seems like they're all disciplined. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, just to begin with, is hide the main force of Blood Knights, because I'm pretty confident that if I was just to charge in here and use the Blood Knights, they will die very quickly. And I look at the Red Duke, and this is the big crux of how to use the Vampire Counts. You just need to use their Lord. In fact, just using their Lord is better than using your entire army, because if I send in the entire army and it gets wrecked, well, it takes ages to get the army loss penalty. Also, if I send in the Lord to begin with, I can thin them out a huge amount, because they're not even trying to find my other troops. And we send in the Blood Knights when we just need to finish off the enemy, basically. That's what they're there for. But then you also have to take into consideration cost, compared to a skeleton spam army. The Red Duke here is really, really strong. This should be called the Red Duke Doomstack, not a Blood Knight Doomstack, because I will use the Blood Knights, but if I use them at the start here, they're gonna perform like absolute ass. Cool, barely taking any damage there. Probably could waste all of the ammunition on the Luminarchs. But we also want to get some casts in. So what's he got? He's got 65% missile resistance, 20% magic resistance, 15 ward save, 15 physical resistance, and 27 ward save. So what I'd like to do here is try to get the Hellstorm rocket batteries to shoot at their own units. And this is another problem with this kind of battle here, right? He set me up with an enemy that, in order to, I'm conflicted between using the army in the way that he wants me to use them, use the Blood Knights, or actually fighting the battle well. This was the problem with the Archaon Exalted Hero Doomstack, whereas he gave me an army, but to utilize the strength of the army was to not utilize it at all. Because Archaon was, just using Archaon was the right way to go about the battle, in my opinion. And it's sort of the same thing here, where the best way to fight this battle is to not use the army speciality, which is weird. See, with the skeletons, you're not really supposed to, rely on them. The whole point of skeleton spamming is to shape the enemy in a way that you can Wind of Death them really well. You're not, if they died, who cares, you know? You just want to stop them from mass killing them. Okay, there's decent opportunity here for a Wind of Death. I'm just waiting for them to clump up a bit more. The reason why I'm not casting, even though they've got loads of Winds of Magic, I'm a bit concerned about miscasting on large unit scale. Yeah, on large unit scale. That was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay. Okay. Gotta try to get these guys to shoot their own troops. While also doing swoopity swoops. I love doing swoopity swoops. The problem is if I land, the cavalry can pin me down. Oh, pin me down. That's okay, they've only got so many of them. So I reckon, if I had to bet, that he's defeated Mulder. Right, I don't know how he could have gotten 65% missile resistance without defeating Mulder. Which you can't necessarily guarantee you're ever going to do in a particular campaign. That's fucking delicious! Oh, here we go! Nice! That's what you want to wait for, holy shit! Nice. Now if you're wondering why not use Dragon Breath, while we're getting shot, you can't use Dragon Breath on the move, whereas you can use Wind of Death on the move. So, we can just save them for later. Okay. Luminarch shots can be quite easy to dodge. All you're just going to do is keep moving in one direction. They're not going after... Oh no, they are. What's this? Alright. Can't hide them. Yeah. Swoopity swoop takes a bit of practice, but if you time it just right, you can attack them without actually landing. But that's cheese! Okay, ready to charge again? Not yet. What happened to those huntsmen? Right, just go back over there. Yeah, I don't want to destroy the Hailstorm rocket batteries. They're killing more of their own now. I think that's the last one. And you know what? We can use this while that's going on. Oh! Oh, 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 oh! Oh, no, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm so... There's a certain exploit that we could do that I'm not going to do. Can be live streams only. Because I was thinking, no, I'm not even going to talk about it. Alright, don't ask. Don't ask. Come to a live stream if you want to hear more about it. Those of you who have frequented the live streams over the past few days, you'll know what was going through my mind. Alright. Another opportunity for a Wind of Death coming through. Oh man, I wanted to see the Blood Knights in action, but he won the whole battle with just the Lord. Oh, Daddy, Vlad, and whatever. Nice. Wind of Death, very nice. And these are the units that are going to give the Blood Knights the biggest headache. So by getting rid of all their melee infantry, the Blood Knights will basically just insta-break them as soon as they charge into them now. This is really what you want to be doing as much as possible in every battle as the Vampire accounts. Just your Lord just giving them the biggest headache. I am going to run out of magic if this keeps up, though. Run out of health, I mean. Trying to get the Hailstorm rocket batteries to shoot their own troops. Without actually landing. It's a lot easier for them to do it if they land. Yeah, that's good. They hit their own troops there. Also, it might have been better if we were on a Hellsteed here, just because it's a lot easier to dodge these shots. And I don't think it's got any additional missile resistance being on a dragon. Damn, we landed. Like there's no cavalry around here at the moment. Don't heal, we're gonna die. But yeah, whenever you're playing vampire accounts and you see a Luminarch in the enemy army, it's always like, oh man, that's like the worst thing you can go up against. Definitely the most annoying thing to deal with as vampire accounts, because there's no spells that'll just eliminate a Luminarch. Like, you need a lot of Gaze of Nagash in order to do it. And they reduce your Winds of Magic charge, and they absolutely smash Lords, unless you've got loads of missile resistance. I'm almost certain he's defeated Morgul with this Lord. Defeating Morgul as the vampire accounts is like Christmas come early. I do like getting off a successful swoop. Just gotta get the timing right. Alright, I see a decent opportunity popping up, but it's for these missile units here. Since they're now of more value to the enemy than these infantry, go for that. We've also got this, but we really need every hit point that we can get. Alright, with fewer guns in the air, fewer guns shooting us in the air, I might be okay to turn around and use one of these now. I think that just interrupted us a bit. Oh, god damn it. Hit by it. Come on, move, move, move.
With haste, swiftly. With haste, end them.
So I'm not trying to waste all the ammunition of the Luminarchs, I'll just straight up kill them. But I am trying to waste the ammunition of their Hellstorm rocket batteries. Did they bring in their other reinforcements yet? No. Not yet. What you aiming for? Seeing if anyone's got any other spell Winds of Magic generation, but all we've got is the 4 arcane conduits. Like I said, we got this one as well, but I don't want to damage myself with it. Alright, I think that's all the Hellstorm rocket battery ammo done.
Undead descendant. With haste. I'll have their blood.
Okay. Oops, I landed. That's bad, that's bad. Don't go there. I might be able to use their other infantry to block those cavalry. I'm going to need to heal. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Instead of healing... Oh, hang on. Just wait. I'm not taking that much damage. Okay, walk into it. Walk into the big red light. Okay, downside there. Can't heal myself now. They bloody stun locked me there. We can get out. Okay, now might actually be a good time to actually use these. Let's go. Nice, they hit their own unit there. Nice. Because, yeah, they're really thinned out, and they're all a nice big blob here. Now's the best time to get the cavalry out. Surround them and kill them. If you could just keep them pinned down here. Stay in there just for a bit longer. Start killing a Luminarch, maybe. So we've got a few abilities here that could help. That's it, go wide. Come on, everyone get in here, help him out. Empire Knights don't stand a chance there. Nice, hit their own units. That's what you want to be doing with them. Because we've thinned them out so much, we should just basically be able to insta-break them, hopefully. That's what I'm counting on. Alright, I need health for you.
Rip their souls out. The castle rise against them. Give them death
Where did that Luminarch go? Oh, it's over here.
with haste. Blood knights with haste.
That's it, get in there.
Give them death.
Necromancer.
Blood knights.
Okay, enemy reinforcements coming in. Mostly just missile units, no big deal there. Just keep them pinned down so they don't shoot at us.
Give us blood. I hunger. Swiftly.
It's probably gonna hurt.
Haste.
Oh, what's he shooting at?
Swiftly.
And there's the army losses. So, we really only needed them to deliver the final blow. That's it.
I am eternal.
Hey, look at that. We got rid of the Locust of Hish. We got decent magic regen coming in now. So it's just unbreakable units that are remaining now. And
Your desire?
where are these unbreakable units? And then what we can do is take the most damaged of them, bring them over to here, and give them a couple of overcasted and a hex.
Necromancer. An ancient power is rising. The summoning begins.
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Alright, they're probably doing a bad job of that. Just get them out of there.
Now,
Nah, screw it. I'm just going to use regular cast. And yeah, this is the problem with cav spamming, when they just get stuck in on themselves, getting them out of the situation here. Like, getting a couple of Blood Knights in your army, that's fine, but I'm really starting to feel these cav spam armies not being very good. Yeah, you go stand near him to get the Master of the Dead.
Blood knights. Vampire Lord.
Now, when they did jump in there, they did totally wreck the army, but don't forget, we had already cut them down by like 80 to 90% before that had even begun.
Blood knights. Night has fallen. Blood knight. Quickly. Excellent. Hearken.
So just get them together for a nice big heal.
With haste. Swiftly.
Necromancer.
Yeah, just want to make sure we don't heal the Necromancer. He doesn't need it. Well, now he does. And we can try to revive some of our units.
Blood.
Okay, this one here is fully healed. Get him out.
With haste. Swiftly.
Another great thing about the vampire counts, doing this after the battle.
With haste. Blood dragons. Darkness comes. We must have blood. Swiftly. Swiftly. Blood.
So hopefully we can make it so these guys here end up with absolutely no damage done to them. It's not going to last long before the battle's over. We've got plenty of wins, so going to get the Red Duke to come and assist. Oh, he's got 2 points put into Nehek as well. Okay. And I think I'll just use the single casted version. It's just a little bit quicker. Because of the cooldown is only like half as much. And we only need to heal like a couple more of them.
With haste.
Alright, speed up just a little bit. there's a couple that still need healing. I think we still got another cast or two in us. And there we go, we got them all backed up to full health. Nice. Just in time there. 0 casualties. Now, like I said, if I had charged in there right at the start with the Blood Knights, we might have even lost this battle. But we got a couple of really good wind of deaths in there, and they exhausted the ammunition of these guys, so I didn't even have to go hunting them down. They were actually not really made that much of a threat, just thanks to him being so tanky. Like, it is a really strong army, don't get me wrong. It really is. But I kind of feel like I could have won this battle, this exact battle, if we switched out the White King, the Banshee, put him on a what's it called, a corpse cart, and then just make them all skeleton spears, and I still probably could have won that. I think. Alright, so I can give him some healing. Now let's have a look at his traits. I want to see if he's actually defeated Morgul. Oh, it's over the end turn. Well, as long as he's not getting attacked again, it's fine. So yeah, again, it's another... Campaign's nearly won as well. So, yeah. Well, I mean, nearly full map completion.
I shall hearken to that.
He's probably already got victory a long time ago. He's not expecting the save file back. I don't think. Because it wasn't a disaster battle. He wants me to rate this Doomstack. Alright. Let's go rate it. So we were down here. Is that him there? No. There? Nope. Oh, very nice. There we are. Okay. So let's have a look at the Red Douche. I don't think you should have put 2 points into Nehek with him, because you've got a Necromancer in there. Just let him do the healing. This is totally fine here. Although, there is a little trick if you get the Gaze of Nagash, but at the same time you can do it with a Zombie Dragon. I do highly recommend getting a Hellsteed as well. And you just switch, like, field battles, sieges. That's sort of the way it goes. So you could have gotten some more health as well. Yeah, yep, I guess it's fine how he's been leveled up. Alright. Let's have a look here. I'm almost certain we're going to find Morgul in here. Maybe not. No, because already defeated Marcus Wolfheart. Right, and if you defeated... Hang on, let me see. So he's got 10% from this. Just trying to add up where the 65% came from. Loads of ward save. So 20% from that. Ah, I see. Disciple of Abarash gives a lot. Okay, right. Right, so yeah. Imagine if you did go and defeat Morgul as well. Wow, we didn't actually defeat Morgul. Nice. Could have gotten even more. I mean, you gotta find him, and that can be quite difficult. But yeah, look, I'm more impressed by how he's managed to develop the Red Duke than I am with the army. So when it comes down to rating it, okay, the problem with this army here is that it's super expensive. Blood Knights are fine, great units, and you might look at the money and be like, yeah, but you can afford it at this stage of the campaign. Yes, you can afford it. When you own 80 to 90% of the map, you recruit whatever army you want and auto-resolve your way to victory if you want. But when you only have, say, 20 settlements or 10 settlements, is a Blood Knight Doomstack viable? No. I mean, you could do it if you want, but it is vastly outperformed in terms of cost effectiveness by Skeleton Spears. And while, yes, we probably had an easier time with that battle, with the Blood Knights, as opposed to Skeleton Spears. The thing is, if I had gone Skeletons, or if he had gone Skeleton Spears, you could have brought multiple armies. And if you bring multiple armies, you got multiple, lords that are also generating loads of experience as well. So how many armies does he have? 19. Well, just to put things in comparison, I had a campaign where I had about half this much territory, and I had more armies than this, and more income than this, at an earlier date. when playing as the Von Karsteins. But of course I didn't have any Doomstacks, I just had Skeleton Spears. So, in terms of rating this, I'm just trying to think, weighing up all the information. It's strong. It is very strong. It's not the strongest army that you can build with Vampire counts. I think Terror Guy spam is better, if you're going to go with the absolute strongest. In terms of units, I mean, the strongest would probably be Isabella with Vampire spam. I'd probably give this 7 out of 10, which I know I give a lot of things 7 out of 10, but I feel like 7 out of 10 is kind of like it's passable. Like, this passes as a Doomstack. It's not good in sieges either. Like, the Red Duke would have to do, and the Vampires would have to do all the work in the sieges, because you're just not going to get those Blood Knights in through the walls very easily at all. I don't know, I'm leaning towards either a 6 or a 7 out of 10, just because there's a lot of weaknesses to this army. I mean, that was a situation where they excel at, and I just didn't even want to use them, because the Red Duke was so strong. All the power of this army is in the Red Duke. It's right there. These here are just wasting money. And if we have a look, I mean, he's worth 2,000 gold, right? But he is worth way more than 2 of these. He's worth, like, all of them. All of them, he's got the same value. If we added up all the kills that the Blood Knights made throughout that battle, it probably wouldn't have been half the amount that the Red Duke got. And they can't use Wind of Death. So yeah, I'm gonna go with either 6 or 7 out of 10. I'm really conflicted. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Just really conflicted about this one, just because I want to give it a high score, but I also don't want to give it a high score, because it's strong, but it's also weak. It was effective, but it also wasn't effective. There's a lot of in-between area where it's all a bit, yeah, I don't see it being very efficient. And, like I said, it's strong, but it's expensive, and I just know that the Vampire counts could do so much better than this. So yeah, I'm going to stick with between 6 or 7 out of 10. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. I'm really curious to know what you think of a Blood Knight Doomstack. And I will see you guys next time. Later, fuckers. Appreciate ya.